I'm joined by director Spike Lee. Spike, thanks for being here.
Glad to be here.
Appreciate your support for TCM. Spike is
Anytime.
All right. Well, we're gonna
Cinema, movies.
Spike is here as part of our look at political films, part of the New Republic list of the 100 most significant political films of all time. Number 3 on the list, the 1964 satirical drama Dr. Strangelove, directed by the great Stanley Kubrick. And this movie is incredibly funny about the most serious subject there is.
There's no fighting in the war room.
Gentlemen, there's no fighting in the war room. The crisis starts when an officer, played by Sterling Hayden, who delivers some of the craziest and funniest lines I think you will hear on screen.
What's the thing about precious?
Precious fluids.
I can no longer sit back and allow communist infiltration, communist indoctrination, communist subversion, and the international communist conspiracy to sap and impurify all of our precious bodily fluids.
Man's precious fluids need to be protected.
Very precious.
And he thinks the president's going to be weak on the Soviet Union. He thinks we need to get the commies before they get us. So he
Strike first.
So he creates a scenario where we launch. And eventually the president's job is to get a plane back,
And who plays the president?
President, as I said, played by Peter Sellers, who plays 3 roles. Not only does he play the president, he plays Dr. Strangelove, who is a former Nazi scientist, right? Constantly trying to give the Heil Hitler salute, but keep trying to knock down his own arm. And he plays in almost the funniest of those roles. He plays a British officer who has the greatest conversations you'll ever hear with Sterling Hayden.
Mandrake,
Yes, Dad?
have you ever seen a commie drink a glass of water?
Slim Pickens plays the pilot of the plane that they try to bring back, James Earl Jones in the crew
I
in
think that might
plane.
have been his first film, too.
I think it was James Earl Jones' first film, certainly very early in his career. The pilot of that plane, that was also going to be Peter Sellers' role, but he hurt his leg and couldn't fit into the tight cockpit set, so they had to go with Slim Pickens.
Yeah, all that whole film was shot on the set, mostly.
Totally. Well, it's
Except
all.
for the base, exteriors on the base.
And that war room is an impressive design.
Ken Adam, the production designer.
Right, and Ken Adam then made his long-standing reputation doing a bunch of the early James Bond films.
Yeah.
And we haven't even mentioned George C. Scott.
Woo!
Yeah. George C. Scott is amazing, right? Because he's the one also that you have to fear, is that instead of, the president, Sellers, recognizes that, oh, wait, we got to fix this. And Scott thinks, yeah, we got to fix it, or do we? Like, this might be our accidental, but it's an opportunity, right?
And that's not a fabrication. I know there have been some generals who were
Yeah.
hawks that they were president, whoever's the president, were like, yo, we gotta. I mean, they'll probably tell him to do that, tell JFK to do that with Castro in Cuba, after the Bay of Pigs. So,
But we also have to remember that in addition to the shock of us launching a nuclear attack, right? I'm pretty sure we're confident that there have been people with access to the Soviet premier who also thought they should launch, right? I mean, it's insane.
both sides.
But it's insane, right? It's insane that we could fall.
That's what makes the movie so great, because it's about insanity, which can end humankind.
Yeah. Let's take a look at it. Here it is from director Stanley Kubrick in 1964 with a cast led by Peter Sellers. Also, though, importantly, Sterling Hayden, George C. Scott, Slim Pickens, James Earl Jones. This is Dr. Strangelove. I'm here once again with director Spike Lee. Spike, thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Spike is here to bring us a political film, which you just saw, Dr. Strangelove, all part of our salute to the New Republic's piece last summer in the July-August issue of the 100 most significant political films of all time. Spike, you chose Dr. Strangelove, obviously still relevant today, holds up today. That last shot is something.
That final scene where Slim Pickens is riding this nuclear bomb like he's
Like he's riding a horse at a rodeo.
horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the next shot is his mushroom, and the song, the juxtaposition between that horrific image and the song "We'll Meet Again," and you know that that's the end of Humankind. Like you leave the theater or just watching it at home, shook. There's a great concern amongst the nations of the world about AI
Right.
and nuclear arms. Like
The AI takes over and
AI takes over nuclear arms, and that'll be like the ending of the film we just saw.
yeah. And can you imagine also, we've seen it so many times now. Most people watching may have well seen the movie before. The movie's so funny, it's so clever that I imagine as you're watching it for the first time, you sort of have a presumption that this is a Hollywood movie. It's 1964. That plane's going to turn around, right? And then you're left with this.
Nah,
Yeah.
Kubrick's not making that
No.
Hollywood film. He's not that type of filmmaker.
No, he's not that type of filmmaker. And the other 1964 film about essentially the exact same topic, both of them released by Columbia. Columbia got a hold of both pictures. Failsafe with Henry Fonda as the president, directed by the great New York filmmaker Sidney Lumet, does the same thing. If you enjoyed Dr. Strangelove, you should
That's
watch.
a good doubleheader too.
It's a great doubleheader.
Two different approaches to the same subject matter.
Same subject
and they
matter.
both work.
They both work. They're both great films. In fact, in some ways, I like Failsafe better, but Failsafe just hits me harder. Strangelove is perfect, and I can't rank it behind anything. But they're both great and both worth seeing. Failsafe did very poorly at the box office. Seemed like a knockoff on Strangelove, even though they were both being made at the same time. It's just one of those
One of them things.
one of those weird things. Yeah, you don't shy away from political issues when you make movies. I mean, are you more?
Not yet.
Are you more comfortable now? Were you more hesitant to before when you want to make a name for yourself, when you don't want to be seen as a threat? Was that ever a concern of yours?
No, it never concerned me. But even to this day, I think about two New York writers who said that Do the Right Thing will cause African Americans to riot across the country. And that Do the Right Thing will be the reason why, also Do the Right Thing will be the reason why David Dinkle will not be the first mayor of New York City. And also,
First black mayor
and
of
also
New York,
those columns saying, pray to God to Do the Right Thing is not open in your neighborhood.
Do the Right Thing is on the New Republic's list of the 100 most significant political films of all time. Number 8, you cracked the top 10.
Thank you.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Spike Lee, everybody. Spike, thanks for doing this.
Thank you.
Spike's done for the night, but the movies, as they always do, continue on Turner Classic Movies the way they should be seen, uncut and commercial-free.
Next on TCM, Mr. Smith goes to Washington, then Hearts and Minds, and later, the lives of others. TCM's watching tonight.